Hey there, and welcome. We're about to dive into the secret wisdom of the very last animal in the Chinese Zodiac, the pig. And trust me, it's a story that could totally flip the script on how you think about winning.
So let me just throw this out there. What if finishing last was actually a sign of, wisdom? Seriously, what if the real win isn't about crossing the finish line first, but about the journey itself? That's exactly the secret we're getting into. Okay, so it all goes back to this legendary event, the Great Race. The Jade Emperor set it up to figure out the order of all the zodiac animals. And our hero, the pig, well, let's just say the pig had a pretty unique strategy for the whole thing.
I mean, this just tells you everything you need to know about the pig's priorities, right? While everyone else is just frantically racing to the finish line, our pig is on a totally different wavelength. It's not about speed, it's about the experience. First, enjoy the scenery. Then, stop for a fantastic meal. And you know what comes next? A nice long nap. Only then, with a full belly and a happy heart, does the pig arrive. So when the pig finally wanders across the finish line dead last, you'd think the Jade Emperor would be annoyed, right? Nope, not at all. He saw something way more important than just being fast. He saw a heart that was honest, good, and just genuine. And for that, the pig was given the final honored spot in the Zodiac.
Okay, so what does this all mean for the people actually born under this sign? Does this whole story of kindness, of just enjoying the moment, does that ring a bell for you? Let's find out if you, or maybe someone you love, has the heart of a pig.
All right, have a look at these years. If you were born in 1971, 83, 95, 2007, or 2019, yep, this one's for you. And of course, the cycle repeats every 12 years. So this applies to everyone born in a pig year. So if this is you, the belief is that you carry that exact same wonderful spirit. We're talking about people with huge hearts. You're super kind, really generous. You're that friend who's always easygoing, totally honest, and just someone everyone knows they can count on. A true friend through and through. But hey, nobody's perfect, right? With a heart that big and open, sometimes you might trust people a little too much. You see the good in everyone, which is amazing. And maybe you can be a tiny bit forgetful sometimes. It's all part of the charm, honestly. So, if you've got that big heart and easygoing vibe, how do you attract even more good energy into your life? Well, tradition has some ideas. You can think of this next part as your own personal luck kit, a set of tools to bring in all that good fortune.
Okay, let's break it down. For all you pigs out there, your lucky numbers are 2, 5, and 8. For colors, you're going to want to lean into those warm, earthy tones. Think yellow, gray, brown, and even gold. And if you're picking out flowers, hydrangeas and daisies are supposedly your go-to for good vibes. And what about your zodiac besties? You really click with people who have that same gentle spirit. So the goat, or sheep, they just get your kindness. It's like you speak the same language. And the rabbit? They're all about that peaceful vibe, just like you, which makes for a super calm, really supportive bond.
All right, so let's talk about the future. How does all of this play out in the real world? Let's take a look at your path and see where that amazing personality of yours is really meant to shine. Get ready, because looking ahead, 2026 is shaping up to be a really, really good year for you. Seriously, the outlook is happy and peaceful. It's the perfect time to just lean into what makes you happy, your hobbies, your family, and just kicking back with your friends. And career-wise, it makes total sense, right? Because you're so good at making people feel happy and cared for, some jobs are just the perfect fit. Anything where you can share that kindness, really. Think about it, being a chef, an artist, an event planner, or a teacher, a veterinarian. It's all about creating joy and taking care of others. Now, that kind heart of yours is absolutely your superpower. But let's be real. The world can be a little tricky sometimes. So what we're about to talk about isn't a list of weaknesses. Not at all. This is about wisdom. It's about smart, gentle ways to protect that awesome spirit of yours as you go through life. So here's a little guide to help you thrive. First up, trust with wisdom. Don't ever stop sharing that good heart, but maybe just pause and see if people have really earned your trust, Second, set some gentle goals. Being easygoing is fantastic, but having a little something to aim for means you won't miss out on cool opportunities. And last, but so important, refill your own cup. You give so much to everyone else. Please remember to save some of that amazing care and energy for yourself.
So at the end of the day, being a pig is just a wonderful thing. It means you're one of those genuinely kind, happy people. You're the type of person who makes the world feel like a nicer, warmer place just by being in it. And that's pretty incredible.
And that really brings us full circle, back to that first big question. In a world that's so obsessed with being first, what if we all took a page from the Pig's book? What if we learned to enjoy the journey, the good food, the rest, the simple joys, just as much as we obsess over the finish line? Just think, how would our own lives and maybe even the whole world change? It's definitely something to chew on. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer.